warmed up. For many people on the stage, this is their very first concert, and I know they're a little bit nervous, but today at practice they did it very, very well. So we're just going to start with our first year band selections, Hot Cross Buns, Eau Claire. We're going to add one called Eau Claire de la Lune, the song about the moon, to proceed down our first year selection. These are our flutes. We'll proceed with Country Walk, and Merrily We Roll Along. other instruments. Flutes, what are some of them? What is difficult about starting the flute? What? Well, hold your flutes up. Put your flutes up. No. Like you're going to play them. Okay. Their fingers are out to the side. Unlike the clarinets, put your instruments up for playing clarinet. They can see theirs. They don't see them over there. Okay. Flutes, play your C. Play your D. Okay. It isn't just taking one finger off at a time, it's mixing the fingers up. We didn't tell them that when they started, but that's what they experienced. Okay. Clarinets, on the other hand, play your C. They're just lifting one finger off at a time. That's a little easier. And we tell the clarinets they're easy now, but a little later, like next year, it's going to get a little harder than that, like over the break. That's another problem. Okay. But clarinets have another, let's introduce our clarinets. They have other problems, though. What have been some of the problems, the difficult things about playing the clarinet? Biting the reed, yes.
Not covering the holes fully?
Yes. On the clarinet, the holes are open. There are not little pads that go down to cover the holes like the flute. You have to cover each hole. And if you don't, what happens, clarinets? It squeaks. And what if you touch, there's a lot of keys on there. What if you touch other keys? It squeaks some more. Okay. So people ask me, what is the easiest instrument? And there isn't one. Each instrument has its own problems. Okay? Clarinets, let's introduce you. These guys are doing a great job. All beginners. Mindy Drum. Lissa Lovison, Jenny Olson, Brittany West, Heidi Kenworthy, and Brittany Phillips. Let's give them an applause. And our next song will be Good King Wenceslas. Kyle Wise, Jeff Ellis, and my sincere apologies to Jocelyn Courtney, whose name I left off the program. But this is Jocelyn. These are our drummers. Now, a lot of these guys in 5th grade who started out thought that they were just going to come and just hit a drum. They weren't good. And what have been some of the problems? What have been some of the things you've learned, drummers?
Following the notes.
Following the notes all the way across the line. Tapping your foot to the beat. The most important person in the band is the bass drum. Because if he's off, it sounds bad. Okay, they've been taking turns back there. Nice job, drummers. Holding the sticks. Yes, not any old way. Yes. And not banging and crashing them. Okay, a good tap. If you play the solo, stand up. These are our Okay, finalizing the introductions. Trumpets, sixth grade, Allison Houlihan, fifth grade, Eric Landon and Dan Landon. These are our trumpets. And one French horn player, Dylan Rulander. One trombone, Betty Verbert. We talked about the difficulties of the other instruments. What has been some difficulties in playing a brass family? Knowing the notes, because on trombone they're reading the bass clef. They're reading the bass clef and not just the high clef, it's the low clef.
Right in that air.
Yes, it takes quite a bit of air to play these. The French horn particularly is hard to hear because you have to use your ear. You can get many notes just by changing your lip. Also, could you please stand up, brass people? No. Just play out without buzzing. Don't buzz. We're going to blow. We're just going to blow into it. Ready? Blow. Like that. Now the difficulty here is you just don't blow into it. You have to buzz your lips. Now buzz. Play a C or an F or a flat. Go. And we only have 3 valves or a slide. How do you get all the different notes? You have to adjust your lip. Tighten up. Play the high one. And the low one. And everything in between. Thank you, brass. And for their last part of the program, we'll play a piece called Farm Out, which you will recognize as a song that you know by a different name. You'll see. Group B, lesson group B people will play Jolly Old St. Nicholas, so they'll stand. Dan Landon, Betty, Nicole, Missy, Heather, and Sarah. One, two, three. Since Betty's our one and only trombone, she gets another job here. Betty and Allison Houlihan and Heather Emma Heiser will play Angels We Have Heard on High. parts with no help. There's no one else up there helping them do that. So we do that to get stronger players and give them more confidence and guts when they play. Okay, we're going to turn to our percussion, our second-year percussion people. Casey Morningstar will play a drill, really. It's called the 60 Rhythm Bass. We've been working on getting their lessons perfect because when they are in the Eisenhower drum line next year, when they're in the competitions, it has to be perfect. So we're starting now to get these lessons perfect. Okay, Casey. Challenge Grid 4. bells, the old famous two jingle bells. I say this every year, but I really want to thank parents for the support of our program. Without you and without your concern for music, instrumental music in our schools, we wouldn't be here. And my very best congratulations to the students. They really have done a good job tonight. They really have worked hard. Some more than others, but they all have really worked hard. And the reason I put the little present on the front of the program is that I feel that in music, we can't wrap up a box as a present, but our performance tonight is our little Christmas present to our parents, to you. So, happy holidays. And you're welcome to stay and enjoy some refreshments. Thank you for coming, and we